Hey everyone, it's me George, back with a new video, another hauls video. I have a bunch of stuff and I'm trying to get through, but I wanted to start the video by saying thanks to Planet Arizona Comics. I saw your recent video where you gave my channel a shout out and I really appreciated it. I thought that was really cool of you to do that. So if you like haul videos, if you like to watch videos where people not only share speculation, but they talk about why they purchased certain books and what they like about them, and a very kind, friendly person, I think Planet Arizona Comics is something you'd probably want to check out. I'm really enjoying those videos. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for the kind words and thank you for checking out my videos. And I also really look forward to watching more of your content. So keep up the good work. And now for this haul video, like last time, there's a ton of stuff, so strap yourself in. There's some really interesting stuff here. I actually made a video, I actually posted a TikTok video of that unboxing. I picked up Fathom the Core, and I'm going to talk about that one. I'm going to save that one for last because it was just really cool. I supported that Kickstarter campaign. I finally opened up that box. I got it a few months ago, and it's just been sitting there, and I finally opened it up, and it's just lots of cool stuff. I'll try to attach that unboxing video to the back of this video, but if not, if you have TikTok, you can find me under Delicioso. But let's go ahead and get started with this video. So the first thing I'm going to share, I also supported another Kickstarter campaign for my friend and actual editor. She's the editor on my comic book Zombie Deathball Mayhem, but she also had a Kickstarter campaign for Road Trip to Hell. I finally got my books for that one. Here's issue 1, and she did sign them. If you want to track down this book, it's from Nicole DeAndrea, and it is Road Trip to Hell issue 2, also signed, and Road Trip to Hell issue 3. And it also comes with some cool stickers and fun stuff on the back. But I'm really excited to read these also. And here's an eBay pickup. These were from eBay. There's a few of them. I can't remember if I've talked about these before. It's possible I have. But it's G.I. Joe Real American Hero number 9. G.I. Joe number 6 with the really cool Cobra Commander Storm Shadow cover. G.I. Joe number 4. And these are also, I believe, J. Scott Campbell covers too. So these next books are from the South Austin Half Price Books, I think South Park Meadows. So if you're ever there, they usually have a lot of really interesting stuff there. But this is the first one I picked up. I really love this Mark Brooks cover. It's X-Men and Fantastic Four. It's a variant cover. And I just love that artwork a lot. The next one is a variant cover. It's Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man number 24. And this is the One More Day variant with Mary Jane on the cover. I'm usually not really into the action figure variants, but I thought this one was really cool, so I went ahead and picked it up. But it's for Absolute Carnage number 4, and it is the action figure variant. But it's a Carnage Venom, but it's a Hulk Venom variant, which I thought was really cool. And the next books are Jim Lee books. I know in my last video I talked about some of these, and I actually pick these up whenever I find them. I think what I'm going to end up doing is grabbing these, and if I have like 10 of a certain book, I'll just send them off that way and get it graded, and then I'll keep the ones that I like for myself, and then I'll probably try and sell off the other ones to try and fund my comic book instead of doing a Kickstarter campaign. I'm considering leveraging my collection instead of doing like a Kickstarter campaign and just trying to, sell off my collection and then use that to fund the comic book. But, if you have any thoughts, feel free to share them. These next books were from my LCS in San Marcos, Texas. It is Comic Relief. I know I mentioned it before, but if you're ever in San Marcos, Texas, they've been there for a long time and you should definitely check them out. But this is just a bunch of stuff I picked up, not all at once. This is stuff over a period of time. But I actually really want to read this one, Not All Robots number 1 from AWA Upshot. Paid cover price for that. Hellions number 14. This is the Psylocke variant. And I think I showed a couple of these in the last video. I did pick up more of these, so these are some more duplicates that I purchased, but there's another one. This next book was really cool. I guess they got like a collection of Transformers comic books. Some of them were priced a lot more than I was wanting to pay for them, but I thought this one was just at the right price. And I think if this one were to get like pressed and sent in for grading, I think it could grade pretty high. It is Transformers number 2, and it looks to be in really nice condition. I paid $7 for that one. The next one is from Scout Comics. It's Locust number 1. I also paid cover price for that one, and I just wanted to check out this story. This next one's a really cool Walking Dead book, but this is from the Deluxe. I guess they're just reprints of the original series, so maybe some extra stuff in there. But I really love this one because Michonne's one of my favorite characters, and I was never able to pick up her original appearance. So this variant is just really cool, and I'm happy to have it. So since I couldn't get her original first appearance, I got this one, and I really like this cover still. I like the color scheme on this cover, and it's just really cool. So that's why I grabbed this one. Paid cover price. The next one is a Suicide Squad variant. I really like that movie a lot. I know it didn't do that well box office wise, but I enjoyed that movie quite a bit. And that's why I grabbed this cover. It's Batman number 111. And it's a pretty cool cover. And the next one I got is Two Moons issue 1. And I think this is a variant cover. And here is Spawn number 319. I just love this transformation cover of the Violator. I just think it looks really cool. And this is how you'll know a lot of these books have just been sitting there, because these next books are from Free Comic Book Day of 2021. But here is Spiderman versus Venom number 1, and I just love that cover art. And then Vampire the Masquerade number 1. I actually really want to read that one and probably talk about it in a video. Another Spider-Man Venom. And then this one was kind of interesting. It's not any sort of key issue. I just thought it looked interesting. I love animals, so I picked up Allergic, and I actually want to read that one and possibly make a video about it too. And then there's You Promised Me Darkness number 3. Really want to read this series. I think I have issue 1 somewhere. And these are all cover price at my LCS. Spider-Man Free Comic Book Day. I think they had some leftovers and I just grabbed this one. I think it's a first appearance. I grabbed this one mainly because the cover. I really like Alex Ross covers, but it's Vampirella, Free Comic Book Day. And I picked up another Vampire the Masquerade. And I actually didn't pick these up, but Diane, one of the store owners, she had put these in the bags. And it's a Wonder Woman special. I think this is from Wonder Woman Day. And then here's another one. These are just some free promo books. And I also picked up Dark Ages number 3. And Alien number 8. This one says it's damaged, but I don't see any damage on there. Dark Ages number 2. And if anyone's reading this, you can let me know. I didn't know what to expect. I just like the cover art, so I thought maybe it's interesting. But you can let me know what you thought of the series so far. This next one, Shang-Chi number 6. I absolutely love this cover art. I love the colors on this book. It just looks really cool. And I'm a sucker for horror comics, so that's why I picked these up. DC versus Vampires number 1. Really cool Batman and Green Arrow versus Vampires cover. And Task Force Z number 1. And I really love this cover art. I think I've talked about these in another video, but it's Hellions number 15. It's just a really cool Psylocke variant. This next book is one I'm really excited to read also, and I'd love to make a video about it. But it's Primordial issue number 1. And I also picked up the variant cover for this one. And I paid cover price for those. And this one was a cover buy. I absolutely love this Deadpool cover. That's why I picked it up. Deadpool, Black, White, and Blood issue 2. And the next group of books is from the Half Price Books in San Marcos, Texas. So these are all half cover price unless they have a price tag on them, and then it's whatever's on the price tag. So Avengers the Initiative number 1. This one, I'm not sure how much they charged me for because the half cover price wasn't listed. But this is Age of Ultron Book 1, and this is the sketch cover. So if I ever get an illustrator to maybe do like an Ultron sketch, it'll be on this one. Civil War The Initiative number 1. I really love that cover art, so I picked this one up. Incredible Hulk number 12. Awesome Wolverine versus Hulk cover. Anytime they tangle, I'm going to pick up that issue. The Walking Dead number 115. This is the Walking Dead history variant covers. This is cover K. Walking Dead number 115. This is cover L, and this is the white sketch variant cover. So if I ever get a chance to meet like Tony Moore or Charlie Adler, I would love to have them do a sketch on here. Walking Dead number 115, cover J. And this is also one of those connecting covers. Walking Dead number 115, cover I. Also part of the connecting covers. Walking Dead 115, cover H. Walking Dead 115, cover G. And Dale was one of my favorite characters. That's why I really like this cover. If you've read the comics, you know what happens here. But yeah, it's just a really cool cover. X-Men number 80. I actually always love this holographic cover, or I don't know if it's holographic or prismatic. Cover art's awesome. Half cover price. Uncanny X-Men number 350. Walking Dead number 115, cover E. Uncanny X-Men number 2. Really love the Emma Frost cover. Moon Knight number 2. This was a really cool pickup, but I know everyone's going crazy over Moon Knight, so that's why I grabbed this one. I'm not sure how many people are interested in this particular series. I think Volume 1 is the one that has a lot of interest, but I just like the cover art a lot, and it wasn't $4.50, I think it was half. It was $3.99, half of $3.99. Inferno, number 243. Avenging Spider-Man, number 1, and I love that cover art. Wolverine and the X-Men, number 42. And what's cool about this one is it's an homage cover to Uncanny X-Men number 141. My all-time favorite comic book storyline, Uncanny X-Men 141, 142, Days of Future Past. Whenever I see homage covers like this, I think they're really cool. My illustrator is actually working on a variant cover kind of inspired by Uncanny X-Men 141. Batman number 23.1 with a really cool Joker holographic cover. Batman 23.4 with a cool Bane holographic cover. Uncanny X-Men number 4. I just really like this magic cover. I thought it was really cool. I don't know much about this series, but anytime I see like an issue 1 from kind of like one of the publishers like Dark Horse or Image Comics, I try and pick them up because you never know if there's going to be some sort of adaptation coming in the future and then that book could skyrocket. But this cover artwork is just really creepy, so I tend to like horror comics, and I grabbed Colder number 1, and that stuff's just, it's a pretty scary cover. This is actually one of my all-time favorite Batman covers, that's why I picked it up, but it's Batman number 31. And I love that cover art. I'm not sure if this is a key issue, but whenever I see them, I tend to pick them up. It's Batman number 25. This is another sketch cover. If I ever find an artist that I really like and want them to do an X-Men cover, then I'll probably commission this. Uncanny X-Men number 1. And then at the half price books, I saw they had a ton of Transformers books. I picked up some, but I don't know enough about Transformers books. I just know, like, I do like some, but I tend to like the Marvel stuff, and this is kind of the IDW stuff and Dreamwave. But Transformers number 1. Transformers Regeneration 1, issue number 83. I don't know if this is like continuing the story or if these are just reprints. But if you know a lot about the Transformers comics, please let me know. Transformers Regeneration 1, cover B, number 84. Transformers Regeneration 1, cover B, number 82, with a cool Grimlock cover. Transformers Regeneration 1, number 81. And this one actually had a bonus on the back. So Transformers Regeneration 1, 80.5, but it's a free comic book day book. Powers of X, number 3 of 6. I really like Scotty Young's artwork and the jokes. And for me, it's a lot of fun whenever I see these covers, especially ones I really like this one. It's just pretty hilarious. They have a lot of Witchblade stuff, and I'm such a big fan of Michael Turner, so whenever I see him, I do try and pick him up. Witchblade, number 5. Witchblade, number 4. Witchblade, number 3. Witchblade, number 6. And this next book I saw, I really like the cover art. Daredevil the Man Without Fear, number 115. And this one was just a really cool Thor cover. Mighty Thor 475. And I've been trying to pick these up. This one I actually paid $3 for. It was in their case, but I thought $3 was reasonable because this book looked like it was in really nice condition. But it's X-Men issue 1, and this is one of those connecting covers. And the next one's a variant cover, Invincible Iron Man number 24. I just like the cover with the classic Iron Man armor. And this one was by itself, but I wish, it would have had the other books. Ultimate Fallout number 6. Ghost Rider number 12. And I just really love that Hulk versus Ghost Rider cover. Red Sonja number 30. I just really like this cover art also. This Sandman number 37. So they actually had a ton of these Sandman books, but it was kind of getting to the point where they were starting to actually price these, and I saw that some of them had sticker prices of like $5, maybe $10. But this one didn't have a sticker, so I went ahead and picked it up and paid half cover price. This next one I don't know anything about, but it looked interesting and it looked different. So if anybody knows more about this book and wants to share, let me know what you think. But I think this is Solelli. It's from Marvel and it's issue 1. And it says it's featuring Skydoll, Universal War 1, Samurai, and the Scourge of the Gods. But I don't really know anything about this book, so feel free to let me know if you know more. This next one is a variant cover. I don't know what variant this is, but it's Bedlam. I think it's issue 1. I think this is an Image comic, but I've never read it before. I just thought the cover art was cool, so I grabbed it. And these next ones, I really love these David Finch covers. It's X Infernus, number 2 of 4. And then this one's probably like the really coolest one, but it's X Infernus number 1 with magic, and I just really love that David Finch cover. So this next one was kind of interesting. I don't know anything about this series. I actually thought it was Battle Chasers, but it's not Battle Chasers. It's Victory number 4, and I just really like that cover artwork. The next one is another book I haven't seen before until now, but I saw it and I went ahead and grabbed it. Venom Dark Origin issue 4 of 5. And I actually picked up this one recently. I think I talked about it in another video, but I just really love this artwork. It's Amazing Spider-Man number 18.1. So this next one, I grabbed 2 of these books, and they're actually, I've never seen them before. I know what Rick and Morty is. I really like Rick and Morty actually, but I never know they crossed over with Dungeons and Dragons. So this is Rick and Morty versus Dungeons and Dragons, Chapter 2, Painscape. And it says issue 1. And they're still wrapped. I'm not sure if they're in sealed in poly bags or what, but I went ahead and picked those up, and I thought they were pretty interesting. This next book is really cool. I remember talking about it in another video as one of the books I wanted to read, and I think I picked up the trade, but I actually found these books, which I've never seen before, but I really love this artwork. This is a Glenn Fabry cover, and it's The Dead Kingdom of Flies issue 1. And this next one's a really cool Daredevil cover. It's Daredevil number 113. Daredevil versus Lady Bullseye. Love that cover artwork. And this next one is some more really cool Alex Ross artwork. Big Alex Ross fan. Avengers Invaders 4 of 12. Really love that cover art. And the next book I picked up is a variant cover. I'm not sure who the illustrator is. I think it's Simone Bianchi. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. Amazing Spider-Man 16.1. Really cool cover art. And these next 2 books I was really excited to find. So Half Price Books is always getting a lot of interesting, unique things. And sometimes they get a lot of Deadpool stuff. And they had a lot of Deadpool stuff. But I ended up just picking up these 2. But it's Deadpool Core, Premier Edition. And I paid $9.99 for that one. And I've been wanting to read this one, so I'm pretty excited for this. And the other one I've been wanting to read, which I'm really excited about, is Deadpool. And I can't remember which volume this is, but it's where he teams up with Spider-Man and Deadpool, Spider-Man. I love those stories, so I'm really excited to read this one. And we're nearly down to the last part where I'm going to talk about the Fathom the Core Kickstarter rewards. But before we get to that, I wanted to talk about this book. And so I'm actually trying to pick up more CGC books. If they're at a price I really like, I feel like it's just easier to purchase them already graded. And so I did that with this one. This is X-Men number 7, and this is an homage cover to Uncanny X-Men 141. Like I was talking about earlier, I'm just a sucker for this book and homages to Uncanny X-Men 141. So that's why I grabbed this one. It's also a 9.8, and it looks to be pristine and in really nice condition. And I actually bought some covers for CGC books, and it actually displays really well, so I was happy with these. I got them on Amazon, I think. So this next part is actually probably really interesting. I'm not sure how many other people made videos talking about this, but I did the unboxing video, but I'm just going to go through some of the stuff that I got from the Fathom the Core Kickstarter that I backed, and it's Fathom Through the Years. This is an ash can. I think this is probably my favorite because I really love this artwork. It looks like it's Michael Turner artwork. It's Fathom the Core, and this one's signed. Oh, hopefully you can see that. I know the light's reflecting off of it. It has the certificate of authenticity. I am a big fan of Michael Turner. That's why I backed this Kickstarter, because I like Michael Turner stuff so much. But it's Fathom number 1. Here's the Kickstarter variant. Really nice Michael Turner artwork. Pretty sure that's Michael Turner. And the rewards tier that I chose, it was kind of like you can maybe get your choice of Michael Turner variant covers that he did for other stuff. So that's what the one I backed. I can't remember what dollar amount it was, but here's Shrug number 2 with the Michael Turner artwork. I'm not sure if that's a sketch cover or not. And this one I was really happy about. I love this one the most. I think it's super cool. But it's Black Cat number 2 variant edition with the Michael Turner cover. I think if I can, I want to send that in to try and get graded. And then this one's Executive Assistant Iris Retailer Incentive Edition. Thought that was pretty cool too. Fathom Canon Prelude Wizard World Philadelphia. I've actually never seen this one before. If you have, you can let me know. Thought that was pretty cool. And so the last book from the Kickstarter, it's Fathom Number One. This is Wizard World exclusive, limited to 4,000. This is a Wizard World Philadelphia book. And I just thought that was really cool. I was very happy to back the Fathom Kickstarter and my friend Nicole's Kickstarter. And I do try and support friends and fellow YouTubers and also Facebook people. And then I'm also working on a comic book. I did a Kickstarter myself, but I actually failed, and that one was not funded. But I'm trying to regroup, learn from my mistakes, and get back to it. But that's it for this video. Let me know what you thought. If there's some input that you have on some of the books, like the Transformers books, feel free to let me know. Also, please be sure to check out Planet Arizona Comics. He's a really great YouTuber, and I really enjoy his content, and he's a very kind person too. Please check him out. And so that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.